Hello, hello, show and tellers.
Hi, show and tellers.
Hello, show and tellers.
Are you excited to be here?
Welcome to the new phenomenon.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that clip of Bobby Shmurda and he's sitting like fucking this? Like, it's
No.
just so crazy. I'm gonna sit like this for the rest of the episode.
I thought I was sitting at Tim Hortons today, dude. I'm serious. Okay, hello, show and tellers. Welcome to the podcast hosted by Layla
Fuck you
and
guys.
George.
Fuck you guys. They don't deserve us.
They don't deserve
fucking
us. They don't deserve us. If you go to our school, you know us.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, kill yourself. But if you go,
Oh,
if you're
that's
a new
gonna be
viewers,
crazy.
please, like, hey, you're looking really good right now, new viewer who doesn't go
No,
to
don't be a
school.
slut.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we're here and we're back again.
This again.
Fuck you.
It's
We're
the
back
first
here.
time. Well,
To be showing and telling. Are you ready? We're literally like selling ourselves for you.
so this is how we've like planned this out.
Okay.
We have two pieces. So first, our telling is us. Like we're talking. We're telling you the.
You're so
the,
fucking obsessed with
the
this.
yeah, like we're
Sorry.
telling you things, and then the show part
Mhm.
comes with. Well, this is our first show thing.
Can you spot 3 things that we're showing in this episode?
3. I guess you could honestly see.
No,
5.
don't hit them. Don't
Yeah.
hit them.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Okay, go.
And so every week there'd be a new thing we're showing you. This is our first thing, and then another secret thing coming some point.
We don't know
And,
what that is.
we
Oh
don't-
yeah, we
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Um,
George, would you like to go first?
yeah.
Wait, how have you been?
How have I been? Actually, I've been really lit recently. After my little appointment with my psych man, my little doctor. You?
What is the guy, G-Man? Is G-Man a doctor or is he a businessman?
Dude, like nobody knows. That's the thing. He's like a secret, like he like is an extra dimensional figure. That's his, and he takes the form of like that being, but really nobody knows what he really looks like.
Oh, if he was your doctor, then I don't know. how
Dude,
that-
my psychiatrist's name has such a similar name to Morad's name.
What's his name?
His first name is Milorad. Instead of Morad, it's Milorad.
How about if people look at us and they're like, I expected like their conversations are fucking stupid.
I don't give a fuck. Dude, like it's,
Fuck you.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you. Okay, so we have notes. We've been
Yeah.
studying hard.
this has been in the making since like December, like of 2022. Well, oh, and at the end of this episode, we have our media of the week. Obviously, came up from us. Nobody else has ever done that.
Yeah, I don't
No-
know who's else.
Nobody else has ever done that.
They're not cultured.
Yeah, no.
It's fine.
But also, we're actually filling in because do you know they're gone?
They're fucking gone. I
They're
actually didn't
gone.
watch the end of the episode.
I
'Cause they're
didn't
like,
watch that episode either.
I was like, oh, they're talking about something serious and goodbye.
Oh wait, I didn't put my gloves on. Wait, oh, I have them
They're
here.
not cold.
I was like, dude, I'm fucking freezing.
It's freezing as F, but we're still doing
in
this
Canada.
because
One day
they don't need
we'll.
to know where we live.
I know. I was thinking. I was like, should they know where we live? But one day you'll figure it out. I guess from context clues.
How about if we were in like?
We live in a lit
Europe?
city, to be honest. Like we live it, like, because you know how they live in Los Angeles. We live in a lit city. Like,
Yeah.
I guess actually it's so easy to infer now after we said can't get whatever.
Okay.
Do you want to go on
I'm
your
scared
notes?
to touch my phone because that's what's miking, right? But let me touch.
I'm lit because I have this microphone and I'm really cool.
Because if I'm like this close now, the audio is gonna sound a little different. It's okay. Y'all fucking will.
I
get
guess-
what you get.
I need okay.
Y'all will get what you get and don't complain.
This is okay.
Also, I don't know how to send audio files, by the way.
Don't worry, we'll figure that out later.
Okay.
But
What's-
this is one of my first. So on my notes app, this is what I've written down.
Mhm.
Gay men are gay because they sang pop songs about male breakups when they were children. Do you understand what I mean?
Explain.
So because I remember, okay, so gay men are gay because when they were young, they would listen to like Taylor Swift or like
Talk
Rihanna,
about the man.
talk about the man, and they'd sing it, and then they'd like internalized the thought of like, oh, like men, and then they grew up and they were like, I'm gay.
I've never heard a straight man listen to Taylor Swift.
I've never heard well, first of all, I used to listen to the radio a lot. I don't think I've ever heard a straight man listen to the radio.
Yeah, men, they literally don't listen to music. Like, they are, except that one fucking freak man.
Yeah, that one freak man.
That one freak man we don't talk about.
But I actually was talking to a straight man recently. The
We
guy
got
who I
straight-
talked to you about, I don't know, the guy, remember, I was like,
Yeah.
actually, we could just say things and I could bleep it out.
That's a lot of work.
No, it's not. I love editing. But anyways, I was talking to that guy, and because I was listening to the new, what's it called? What's that album? Scaring the Hose.
Yeah.
Have you listened to that?
Fuck that album. Fuck,
Dude, you're
fuck
fine.
JPEG Mafia. He was good, but now he's lame as fuck.
Dude, this is his best album.
I'm not listening to it. I'll give it another year and then I'll listen to it. I
That's so-
haven't listened to the Childish Gambino album since this year. Because I was like, I'm not fucking listening to
The
it.
white one?
No. His OG Break the Internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's really fucking good.
So when Mora talked to you about it, you didn't, like, you've never heard it?
I've known about it, but I'm like, this looks like trash.
Yeah.
Off of judging it, and then I was like, okay, no. Mora said this is like one of his best songs ever, so I'm going to listen.
Mora
to it.
has lit music taste, I think.
Yeah. Anyways, continue your story. Fuck the gay.
The fuck was I saying?
Fuck the straights.
Oh, the gay man. That's really, I think, literally because, okay, well,
What?
because I'll leave this out. My mom's gonna be watching this probably.
What? Hi, Mom. Oh.
Hey, Mom! But now we're back after I bleeped.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Damn.
That's really funny to me.
Anyways, what about the other street though?
I don't give a fuck. Isn't it crazy how insecurity goes away at a certain stage of high school, and I'm at the stage of it going away? Like, isn't it crazy? You enter high school and you're like, dude, I'm so ugly. Oh, I don't know how to talk to people. Oh, I'm so annoying. And then after a certain point in high school, you're like, that's not true, and I'm actually kind of like a normal person.
Yeah.
And like every single person goes through that.
And that's what they talk about, like, when adults say, like, oh, you're a fucking kid, you don't know shit, you're also insecure and you have hormones. Bitch, fuck you.
Dude.
I feel like I'm more smart than that.
I hate it when motherfuckers would say that to me because, like, you're making me want to be, like, a kid and mischievous and, like, do crazy stuff. And then
you
I'm gonna...
just have authority issues. You have daddy issues. You have daddy issues.
Because, like, whenever somebody told me that as a child, I'd be like, you're literally so fucking stupid. Like, I know what... I'm literally so smart. And then I'd believe I'm such, a mature, smart person that I'd go and do whatever I want.
Yeah, and then
And now I'm, like, regretting it.
I did weed in grade 8 and now my memory's been fucked ever since.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can't remember shit. And but like, I don't give a fuck. I smoked weed.
But, like, often or no?
Like, yeah, pretty often.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a habit.
Damn.
But not like every day. But
I've
it would
never
be
known
like
that.
pretty consistent. Like maybe like twice every week.
Yeah.
But I was also in grade 8 and my mind was like a baby.
Do you know
I don't
that's...
take that seriously.
I don't think she'd want me to, like, saying this, but, E-Girl. Not E-Girl. The girl who hosts the parties.
Yeah.
She also started in grade 8.
Really? I
She-
expected younger.
I also... she told me she would get, like, dab pens around that age. And, like, often.
Okay, I didn't get dab. Dab pens are way too accessible.
Though, to be fair, I've never heard of a dab pen before, like, grade time. Did you?
Yeah, I know about like Jules. Jules
Yeah.
were really in because I remember what's his name had one. Oh no, someone.
A-word? A-Z-word?
No, Rizwan.
Yeah, I think, you know
Sorry.
what? Okay, he's not gonna be watching this. Hey,
Hey,
He talked to me recently.
yeah, he's looking kind of cool.
But what's it called? Actually, was like...
Just bleep out the names, but keep the story.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have to bleep this out. Actually was, like, kind of on, like, lit recently.
Really?
Because remember when that really annoying person was wanting to come and beat me up?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the story where when I was on my spare and the guy and walked up behind me and we're waiting and we're, like, waiting to talk to me, and then Eve like saved my life.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh, the guy in I thought was also there to like beat me up, but apparently he was there to stop him from like going too far.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck? Damn, why is he kind of lit like that? That was really lit of him, and I'm like, wait.
No, he's not like I can't say that I hate him, like, you know?
Yeah.
Because like he was weird and like, but I do see like an actual changed person. I know it's like fucking weird. Maybe I'm being fucking blinded, like I don't, cause I also have a fucking pea brain, and I could be manipulated so easily.
Yeah. Dude, I think I'm at a stage where I can't be manipulated, but also
That means you're the manipulator.
Dude, I used to actually cause you remember, well, okay. When the rumor was being spread that I was a manipulator, I used to believe it. I was like, oh, I'm a manipulator and I don't even realize.
Damn.
Yeah. But I've actually come to realize I'm like, no, I'm not a fucking manipulator. Like, I just live life. Like, I'm...
Live, laugh, love.
But, what's it called? No, because, well, I think we know why, like, I can't be manipulated now, but, you know
We'll
why.
never say never.
We'll never say never, true. But, actually, there was that guy recently, what's his face? Well, I don't think I can say, I can bleep this out.
Yeah.
Was like, I can't be manipulated, and then when that stuff happened with the girl, that showed that he was manipulated.
He was manipulated.
And
I feel so bad for him. Rip. We lost a good one.
You know what? It put it into perspective.
That group, if you're watching, suck my clit.
No, I can't say anything because apparently, like, if I say anything, like, there's gonna be a hit put on me, and I'm gonna get,
okay,
like...
well, put a hit on me. I fucking dare you. You're all bitches. Anyways.
Yeah.
Is that a fucking werewolf?
Dude, I hear this so often. I'm genuine... Viewers, can you hear that? Wait.
Yo, this is like actual like cult
Because
shit happening in that forest.
Look. I have here dogs howling, and then I have another one, insane sounds. That's literally because it will happen at like 8, 9 o'clock. Actually, it's like around that time, 8, 9 o'clock, and I'm like, what is going on?
No, there's a cult.
I don't know if it's like children or actual dogs.
It looks like it's. I don't know.
Dude, it's so. Thank God you heard it, because I always be like, what is going on? And when I started taking my medication, I started hearing this, and I was like, I'm hallucinating. I'm literally hallucinating.
God.
And I was like, what is going on? And I talked to Ryan about it, and Ryan's like, you need to search that up because I think you're hallucinating.
Oh my God. The thing about me is, like, I can never say someone's fucking crazy. Like, even if you're batshit crazy, I'm gonna be like, no, I believe you.
I know. I just don't like saying the word crazy, but people have the easiest time saying I'm crazy. Like,
Yeah.
people literally have no problem coming up to me and be like, you're crazy, and I'm like, okay.
And it triggers the fuck. But,
Yeah.
like, you know, can I say, you have to bleep this one out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know how she's, like, on a drug bender right now?
Yeah.
I feel so, like,
We could just probably cut this out, but yeah.
I feel so bad for her right now, and she's going through something like insane.
Did she
right?
tell you or no?
No, like she's posting on her
Yeah,
post thing,
I saw it.
right? And then she's like, "Oh, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy." Like, I'm like, I believe you.
I believe you.
Like, even if you might be on drugs or whatever, I think you're doing it for your own purpose.
Yeah.
But you do you.
Well, from my perspective, I feel like sometimes the whole world is against me. And that's when I start to, like, when I say, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to word it because then it sounds like I'm being mean.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I know what she's like. Like, I know what she, like.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I relate to her in a way. So I'm just like, you're not crazy.
You're not crazy.
Whatever the fuck. But, liking her story has, like, got me so morally conflicted because I'm like.
I don't know if, like.
Am I encouraging it? Like, I don't. But, like, also I wanted to know that I support her kind of thing. So I'm just like, but I don't want to DM her because that'll trigger her. So it's just like, it's a crazy mix.
The one thing she said, I think, like, do we have to bleep this? I think we just bleeped out the name.
Yeah, we just need to bleep out the name.
She said something, if
if you're watching this,
we love you.
We love you.
Like, go on your ride. Fuck the entire world. You are lit.
You do you. We're just morally conflicted. Okay, continue.
But she said something like, oh, recovery isn't real. And I was like, I think that's a really bad mindset to have.
I know, and I didn't like that because I was like...
I don't know if I think I might have. Because I'm just like, you know what? Like, I have to support you.
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know what if I feel like when you're at that point, it feels like you're alone, and like I hate feeling that
I
way.
know.
Like in that way of like I'm alone and everyone's against me, and so I have to like support.
Selfish, like, is like not wanting someone to kill themselves selfish? I think it is.
Why?
Because like, if they want their fucking release, let them have their release. But also maybe you're in an altered state. I don't know.
I think that's what to me that's the way I view it, where I'm like, oh, you're in an altered state and like you believe that's like the only option or the best thing you could do for your like situation right now.
Yeah.
And like, but I don't know. Do you ever? I always realize when I'm like suicidal, I always have the weirdest ways of reaching out.
What do you mean?
I'll be like, I'll post something, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I'll post some crazy shit on my story, and it's actually just a low-key me being like, can you just please check on me right now? Oh, I remember when I posted one. Here, I'll read out one post I had of, one time when I was suicidal as fuck. And I wasn't really suicidal, but I was like...
I want to die.
Yeah, I wanted to die. And the only person who reached out to me was Ryan. Ryan, you're so lit. Okay. It was this post.
What is this? I can't wait. Whoa.
It was February 25th. Okay, this is what I said on my post. I said, I can't wait for... Actually, I need to not read some things, but I can't wait for Tuesday. I'm disconnected from everyone. I love the life of Pablo. I slept for 13 hours. I live to hate. Part 2 has aged really well. I need to scan my following. I'm 2021 June. George. I'm convinced everyone hates me. I made you famous. I need ARG hunters on my page. Wake up. I am 4 months away from graduating. People think they know me. Saying how I feel at the wrong time. You want me to give a testimony about my life? Everybody's on thin ice. Why is my family kind of lit?
So it was basically like your spiral thoughts.
Yeah. And I said this is my mood board. Which I thought was really funny.
Yeah.
And then these people, they were commenting like so.
I'm scared.
But if you did comment, don't worry, because you're not expected to like have that much responsibility over a person.
That's real.
Aww. But
Ryan's always such a G.
I know, I love him. I know. Look, he said this. Don't read out loud.
So sweet.
Oh, and then actually I'm a liar because Jonathan checked on me too, but then I left him. I ghosted him. But actually, love you, Jonathan. Nothing because of you. Nothing because of you.
Sometimes the right people have to reach out.
The right people have to reach out.
Yeah.
It's because like I just like I don't know. It's too much against you, but yeah, that was one thing.
Let me tell you how fucking Kids Help Phone is a scam.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fucking scam because all they have is like an automated like text like prescription thing that they read out, and basically the end of the two conversation, like the ways that the conversation can end, it can end in like 3 ways, right? The police can get called, okay? Either you say, I'm fine now, thank you, okay? Nobody's fucking fine after that, right? And then, like, they'll tell you to fucking leave your parents.
What? What do you mean by that?
They'll be like,
you need to run away.
Okay, they won't tell you to run away, but they'll be like, this environment isn't good for you, like, maybe you need to, like, separate yourself. And they would, like, also, you would have to, like, move the conversation in a way. Like, yeah, like, obviously it's, like, fake fucking volunteers. Like, they don't know what they're talking about, right? But, like, you would kind of have to manipulate the conversation and be like, oh, I'm so fucking sad, and I'm so fucking lonely. And then they're gonna be like, wait, no, you're not lonely, though. You have so many people in your life, right? You're like,
I don't give a fuck either. I don't know if I maybe used to fish for compliments back in, like, grade 8, 9, 10. But
I really could not give a fuck. In fact, stop complimenting me. Why? I get freaked the fuck out. If you guys say nice outfit and I just look at you, I'm like, because I'm like freaked the fuck out.
Really?
Yeah.
What about me?
You, when you compliment me, you're close to me, so I'm like better off. But like when other people say it, I don't know why it feels so fucking wrong. Like I don't know what to say. Like you don't know that I'm like humble.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just I don't fucking know. Fuck you. I don't know.
I think I called the Kids Help Phone like 2 times ever, and I also just think it's. I remember always seeing it in like.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. I don't know if maybe we have to beep that out, do we?
Why? Oh.
It's literally like a kilometer away from here.
G-Way.
G-Way. When we used to go to our elementary school, I remember we used to see kids' cell phone. And I'd be like, okay, if I was being bullied, I'm not gonna call some stupid fucking person and be like, I'm being bullied on the playground. What do I do?
Yeah.
But. Me when I actually used to get bullied all the time, and I probably should have done that, but I was like, okay.
But what the fuck were they gonna do?
Yeah, like what?
Call the police?
There is a grade 2 bully. Get him. In 2 times I called him during high school. Once in grade 10 and once in grade 12 during
Damn,
first.
must have been the depth of it.
Well, because what happened was in grade 12, before I realized what I had, I was fucking like having the craziest time in biology class.
Yeah.
And I think we had a test like a few days, and I was like, I can't do it. Like I don't know what I'm gonna fail. And I think I was like really depressed, and the lady was like being like, you're really smart. She's like, what did you get grades last year? And I told her my grade. She's like, you're really smart. You can do that again. And then I was like, I guess she's kind of right.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I left it being like, you didn't help me at all, but I felt better.
Sometimes you just need a vent.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Are you guys depressed?
I feel like today I was thinking about this. I'm like, every single person on earth has problems.
Yeah, but their problems are fake. Mine are better.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, I just can't believe that some people have like.
No, so yeah, some people have no fucking problems. You know, man, he has no problems. He has no
the guy
problems.
who dresses. Wait, is that too much?
No. The man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has no problems. Like, I cannot stress it enough that he doesn't make problems, but like, you live in a nice house, you have good parents, you get fed, you have like all these things, and he just kind of just chills. Like, he's just there.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, the he has no. I think that's too much. I think that I'll leave out the other word. The have no problems either when I knew them.
I don't care. I'm a fucking narcissist. I really think that like I'm the only person that like I have been bred in the perfect way that all of my problems have made me the person that I am today, and nobody else can get like that, so yeah. I'm better than everybody.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, because remember we were having that conversation. I don't want to drop that bomb yet, but remember that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about if that never happened, I was like, oh, like all the stuff that happened to me in high school and middle school and even in like my childhood, I'm like, I've kind of turned out in a way really lit because of that.
Yeah.
I think so. But, and like, I don't know. I don't know if I don't like, I want to, whatever happens to me, I always want to turn it into good and never be like suppressed by like my trauma. But I guess that's like everyone.
No, people take their trauma and they fucking like hammer it into the ground until it's gone, and I don't blame them, because when it's bad it could feel like there's no other option. Like, let's say my cousin, right, he had like let's say he had a really bad thing that happened to him, like his girlfriend breaking up with him, and like they get into a big fight, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to make that your entire life.
You mean like talking about it?
What?
Do when you mean like making about your entire life, do you mean like talking about it so often, or do you mean like live it like always?
Living and thinking like that is what my life is now, and there's no other escape kind of thing. That is like terrible mindset, because you can't get out of that.
I always wondered in high school if people always thought that like all my problems define me, because one thing I do is I like to socialize. I talk about what's going on in my life, and if I'm having a problem, I never really care about like talking about my problems. I'll tell anyone. I don't know. To me, I'm like, I don't really care.
I think it adds something.
Because to me, I'm like, who cares? Like,
why be fake?
Like, that's I kind of don't. To me, as who I am, like, I don't really understand like keeping some stuff away. I guess I understand like keeping some stuff away. Like, I'm not gonna talk about like family or like crazy stuff that happened to me. But like,
then people don't like, they'll think differently of you.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the stuff that happened to me in high school. Like, I would talk about it often, and I always wondered if people thought I was defined by that. But I'd talk about it in that moment and then forget about it the second I, like, left that conversation. Exactly. And then, yeah.
That's how I feel about, like, when I talk about stuff with, like, man. Because I'm like, okay, I'm like, I'm not defined by this, but it'll still piss me off if I talk about it in the moment, right? But I'm done. Like, it's over.
Like, he would have thought, like, that's your life.
Like, let's say I'm like talking to, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was talking to. Can I say people's
Yeah.
names? I was talking to about man, and then I was
Recently?
yeah,
That's crazy. Okay.
not on text message.
That's good. I know. I hate saying things on text message because I'm like, in the future they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me.
Like, yeah. No.
Except you though. But anyways.
I was with the Chiruka and Janelle and Gary, right? And then I was talking about it, and then I was like, fuck, I hope he doesn't like go tell his fucking niece.
I have crazy stuff to talk about that. Anyway, sorry.
Go.
Because you remember he was shit talking. Well, he's like good friends with her.
Yeah, I saw them hanging out.
And you know he's dating.
Is he op number 2? Are you op number 2?
He's up now, I think. But he's dating the. I don't think they want me to sing that. I'll have to bleep this out. But I don't know how to define because I don't want to bleep it out. I don't know how to say their name. How do I say? He's dating.
What?
Yeah.
What? Very easy to track back to her because there's only one.
I'm just gonna have to bleep it out. You know,
Yeah,
he's
this
dating
whole-
her. Yeah. You'll just know.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back from the bleep. So
Sorry about that one.
That was crazy. You can't know that. Anyways.
I think it'll be like he's dating bleep, and you'll be like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, he's dating her. Well, I don't know if they're dating, but they're talking and they're like really like
friendly.
Yeah.
This man doesn't get a break.
I
anyways,
was like, dude, that's so crazy because I remember you like, I was told that he was shit talking that girl, and then now he's like, there.
Like friends with them.
I think she's an op because like, she's a part like she's forever gonna be loyal to them.
Yeah, loyalty.
But what's it called? You know what's funny? One time, so recently, me, Eve, Ryan, Morad, Annie, Olivia, Blessing, Caitlin, we all went to Tim Hortons to hang out, and that place was Op Palace. It was insane.
Yeah, what the
Dude,
fuck?
at every table, there were different, like, groups of ops, and it was so funny. It was so...
How about if we had no ops?
When I was out on Friday, I was hanging out with some people, and they were like, yeah, there was one person who was like, I have no ops, and I was like, to me, I'm like, that's crazy, and I was talking to Eve, and Eve was like, yeah, our school is like drama as fuck, like we have drama all the time, all the time, and
I feel like everyone's ops with everybody.
Everyone's ops with everybody. It's like insane, and like it was so like crazy because we went to Tim Hortons. And I was chill because I couldn't give a fuck, and I don't think she'd want. Why is my camera turned off? Oh my god. Did we lose? How can you lose if you already chose?
Yeah.
It's fucking. This was 18 minutes. How long? Dude, it just turned off for some reason.
Aww.
Sorry, viewers, but I guess you.
It's okay. We were talking about some crazy shit.
I think for like a lot of that we.
Like 15 minutes of it, it's gone.
I don't know why it just turned off. That's so annoying. And it's full battery too. It recorded. Anyways. Hello, viewers again. But. What's it called? I couldn't give a fuck. And actually, it's because I was sitting away from all the ops, so I couldn't see them. And in my mind, if I don't see you, I don't.
You're not there.
You're literally don't exist. So I was like, okay. You know, I was thinking, what if people, hey ops, not the ops we're thinking of, just every op in general.
Everybody's an op at our school. Like, I have not met a single person. Like, if you're not in my immediate friend group, you're a fucking op.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, I was like, dude, I bet some people who really, like, don't like me anymore, I have to believe that people miss me. I have to believe that.
For your own, like...
It's not even that. I believe because I'm such a, like, in my mind, I'm, like, such a lit person. How could you not miss me?
Because they're not lit.
They're not lit. I'm saying they must miss me because of how lit I was.
No, but they won't get your litness.
I know that. That's how I think about the demons. Like I don't think they miss me at all. Actually, except I know that because she told me.
Yeah.
But for example, like what if about like they must miss me? I think.
I don't think they give a fuck about anything that is happening at our school. Like, they are too hot to care.
You know, I said something really funny.
What?
So do you remember which girl in that group had like her appendix burst?
What? No.
The girl who like the main girl.
Okay.
She had her appendix burst, and that was really crazy because one day we just showed up to school, and she was like, "Yeah, my fucking appendix burst." Anyways, I was feeling like some pain in like I guess maybe the appendix area, and I was talking to Ryan. I said something so funny. I was like, "Dude, I walked by her today, and my appendix hurts. I think I'm gonna have my appendix burst like soon. Like I feel it, and I thought that was so fucking funny.
I got my appendix taken out. You need to get your shit taken out.
I want to get my tonsils taken out because I'm like, what is the point of my tonsils? Like, don't they just make tonsil stones and make your breath smell bad?
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
Like, why do I need them?
I'm a changed woman. Also.
But why do you mind talking about why you got it removed?
Because I got tonsillitis. Like just.
Your tonsils, or your appendix?
Oh, both.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like that.
So wait, your breath smells better then, right?
I don't fucking know. I was like really young when I got them taken out. I got my tonsils taken out grade 2, I think, and then my appendix in grade 4.
When I was young, I had no idea what tonsils were, so I'd get them and I'd be like, "What is this?" And I'd spit them out, and then I was like, I never knew what they were. And
you
then
would spit it out? Is that how that works? Really? I don't know how appendix.
maybe I'm like a disgusting freak, but don't you? Well, you don't have it, but
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I
that's why you don't know.
I don't know.
But sometimes, literally, like every month or so, you get like 2 little tiny like specks of like white like
In the
like,
back?
No, like on your tongue, like it'd fall on your tongue, and then I'd like look, I'd be like, what am I looking? What is this?
That's
And
so
I'd spit it out, and then I never really cared. And then one time, I think I was watching H3H3,
Yeah.
and they're talking about tonsils or stones, and I was like, and they talked about how like disgusting and like smelly they are. And then the next time I had it, I was like, this smells like fucking ass, and it's genuinely one of the worst smelling things ever. And then now I can tell when my breath smells bad because of my tonsils, and I'm like, dude, I need to get my tonsils taken out for the sole fact of like, so I can have better smelling breath. Because why? Like, why do you need them?
But like, why are you so close to someone's mouth? I guess kissing. Yeah.
Me?
Like, no, somebody else. Like, coming close to you like that.
Yeah.
Like, why are you so close up to someone's face? Like, personal boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
But kissing, yeah, I forgot.
Here, let's talk about this showpiece. So this over here,
What is that, George?
it is a flag from the 1800s, I believe, maybe even 1700s.
Which is crazy.
It is a family heirloom, not by my own family, by my my close friend Olivia. Hello, Olivia. Hopefully you're watching. Maybe not.
Which to me is the most random thing.
It was so crazy. So I met my close friend Olivia C, but I met her right when all this crazy stuff was happening with her. The crazy stuff, like,
Really?
yeah, genuinely the second it started, I met her. The day before it started.
What the fuck? How did you even... Did she go to our school? I don't know. Actually, I'm the one that didn't go to our school. Or am I acting like... Okay,
I met in grade 11. When all this stuff with her and her man were going on,
Oh!
I met her genuinely either that day that she found out or the day before she found out. That's the first time I ever met her.
My girl.
But what's it called?
Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Do you want me to bleep that?
No. He knows he did something wrong. It's okay. Continue.
Okay, so this is a family heirloom from Olivia. And around September, or maybe September, October of 2022, she was like, oh, my dad wants to give you something. And so she gave it to me one day, and she's like, this is my flag from my country, from like Scotland, back from like before it even turned into a country. And that was her family's like flag.
Like,
and
crazy.
And she's like, my dad loves you so much, and he wants to give you this.
How about if it's just like a Scottish flag?
I don't believe that. I don't believe. I can't.
Did you try like reverse Google imaging it?
No.
We should try that.
Because in my heart, what it means to me, this flag means that like I'm loved and cared and like.
As a part of the family.
Yeah, like I am in some way like a part of another family.
That's so cute.
And so and I have it hung up in my room, and it just like reminds me that I'm like appreciated and that like people love me, because it's sometimes like a hard thing to like know, like isn't it crazy when you are in the midst of like the craziest depression ever, like it is hard to know that people love you,
because it's fucking nobody really cares. Oh my god.
Well, for me it's just like if I'm not seeing you, and if I'm not like if I don't know, because to me it's like, oh yeah, it's like I don't know it, if it's not in front of me I don't know it. So I'm like, if I don't have somebody telling me, like I don't know that I'm loved, and it's weird, it's such an issue. But anyways, and this was the first show and tell piece because I'm like, that's kind of really insane, but in a good way. Like it's like really awesome. And thank you, Olivia C. Thank you, the C family. I'm just like, I don't want to say their last name for
Don't
privacy.
dox them.
Don't dox them, but I love you guys. Thank you for always keeping me like and you know what? And it's so lit because I'm also like a part of Maho's family in a way.
Damn, you got like extended family.
I know. Her dad recently
not?
was texting me. We've been texting just about like advice in life. Cause he usually texts me about anyways, but what's it called? He'll every like week or so he'll send me a Bible quote and he'll be like, this reminded me of you and like I think
Aw.
you should like keep this like mindset or keep this like thing. And yesterday I was talking to him. Actually, this leads perfectly. I was saying, oh, I recently went to a karaoke bar and that got me that kind of helped me overcome my fear of singing in front of a crowd. Because in June, I have to sing in front of my entire school for my school's production of West Side Story, where I am one of the lead characters.
It smells like za on your fucking balcony.
I know, but it's not even me. It's probably that fucking annoying guy.
Do you think they're enjoying us?
Maybe, I don't know.
How if they fucking yell at you again? Like,
He never yelled at me.
I thought he did like a screaming match with you.
What it was one time I was out here like at 2-3 a.m. and I was doing something nefarious.
He
And
was blasting music.
I was blasting music, and then he came out and started blasting something else, and I like turned it off, and I was fucking like frozen in fear because I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed right now, and then I just had to like. I don't know, like...
That guy's so alpha, not gonna lie. He just, like, took over.
Yeah. But he didn't say a single word. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. He just, like, did that.
Aggressive.
It's so funny.
I want them to be your friend now. How about if they're, like, lit AF?
I don't know. But, what's it called? So, anyways, yeah. So, on Friday, me and Layla were supposed to go to this Lana Del Rey karaoke
Sing-along.
bar. And... Layla, like, something came up in her end, so I went by myself, and then, what's it called?
And George had the littest time ever.
I did. I walked into this bar, and I expected there to be, because Lana Del Rey to me is like teenager, like, that's literally just teenager.
Yeah.
I walked in, and there was not a soul. I was one of the only people there, and it was just the workers. It was just the workers for a moment, and then what happened was, like, I started texting Layla. I was like, dude, there's no one fucking here. And Layla's like, take a picture, and I was like, no, because if I take a picture, they're gonna be like, this guy's taking a picture about how there's nobody. And Layla's like, dude, they're not real, like, you don't know them. And so then I took a picture, and right when I was taking the picture, these teenagers walked in.
Yeah.
Those people in those pictures, they were not there right before I took that. Anyways, so these teenagers walk in, and they were 16. I'm 17, and what's it called? We started to get along, and it was really lit. And then what happened was,
Why did they get kicked out?
Yeah, I'll explain. So
Sorry.
it was like 5 people walked in, teenagers, and they were like, "Don't worry, like so many more people are coming. It's gonna be lit." And then they started drinking. And what happened was, like, for like 20 minutes we're chilling. I went up, I sung a song. I got called up to sing video games, and I don't really know video games that much. I just know it because it's like a really popular song, but I don't have it added to my ad library. But
You're a poser.
I know, but no, I'm not, because I sang really other songs. So then what happened was I got called up to do Doing Time, and I sang the fuck out of Doing Time, and it was so lit because I sang it really well because it's in my range, and people were cheering for me because at that point, like, millennials came in, and actually it was like not Phil, it was probably like 15 people in the bar, apart from me. And I was being like cheered on, and I felt like I was singing really well, and that was really awesome. Anyways, then this person, Ruben, I was with, they were drinking, and the bartender came up and was like, what do you can't have an open drink. It's like, let me smell what you're drinking. And they smelled it, and they're like, this is alcohol, you have to leave.
Yeah.
So then all of the teenagers, we stuck by Ruben. And by the way, like...
Is it Ruben, the Ruben that we know?
Yeah. But I didn't, that's the thing, I don't know them like that. So that was kind of, I've like, for context, me and Layla are kind of a part of, like, a group of people, like, outside of our school where we all, like, hang out and, like, chill. But there's this person, it's like a big group of people.
It's like a fucking, like, massive, like, a cult of people.
Yeah, it's like honestly, like 30 people, I'd say. Like a group of like 30 people.
And they all have their like mini subgroups.
Yeah, and we have our own, and it's with like Angie, Jay, that's our main people.
Yeah.
Angie J. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting other people.
They don't need to know.
I'm sorry.
The Angie J are the mains.
They're my lit ones. Anyways,
Oh, sorry. Is that disrespectful?
I can't think of you right now. I'm sorry, but anyways, so Ruben is a part of that 30 people group, but I've never like talked to Ruben before that day. So, anyways, Ruben got kicked out, and we all went with them. Actually, Jax was there.
I don't remember Jax.
Jax was the when it was me, you, Leo, and Jax. It was me, you, Leo on the staircase, and then the other person was Jax. Because remember, there was 4 people on that staircase.
Oh,
you, me.
yeah, and then so Jack's friend. No, Leo's friend.
Leo's friend. That's Jax.
That's Jack.
But what's it called?
Oh, dude. I'm still mad about that because that's crazy. I'm just mad that I got teased, right?
Yeah.
Not by her. No, oh,
Do you want to
oh my
explain?
God, I'm Republican. Not by him, but I just kept getting teased recently, right? Okay, can I fucking show you this DM of this one?
Just show me, and then do you want me to put it on the screen? I can,
no, because
no.
it's not that interesting. It's just like I keep getting fucking teased.
No,
and this
but if
happens
it's
to me.
not that interesting, people are gonna be like, because when you're watching, like you're like, I want to see. I don't care.
Fuck you. Literally, it's because like okay, so basically this person was texting me. I posted my story and they're like, I want to go to the woods with you, and I was like, if you're going to the woods with me, you're not coming back out. And then it was very playful. And
Was it them?
Where are you? Where the fuck are you, motherfucker? Bitch. Okay, so basically
I know them.
Yeah. I was like, you're not coming back out. And then I was like, are you hungry? And then they said that. They said motherfucking this.
No, I have to just instead screenshot it and then I can just put it up.
That is fucking crazy. And then I was like,
I have to put this. Can we please put this?
yeah.
That is so fucking fun. No.
Because I was like, where is this coming from? And this is the 3rd time he's teased me. Because every single time I talk to him, he's like, I want you so bad. I want you. He's like, Pookie. And then he's like, baby girl. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then, anyways, he has someone in his fucking bio.
Oh.
And he was talking to me about a crush he was playing Uno with online. Fucking Discord. Okay, anyways. I still love. Sorry, bleep your name out. Fuck you. I hate bleeping.
Do we want me to bleep?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
So, what's it called? Back to this karaoke bar. We
Yeah.
all were out. And then when we were all like waiting for all the teenagers to leave, the bartender came out and was like, hey guys, sorry, because it's just that like you're underage and I could get my drinking license like removed, and it's like I can't, we like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then all the teenagers, once they left, were like, I don't give a fuck. In my mind, I was like, I understand. That makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, so I was like, hey guys, right before we leave, I just want to go inside and sing my favorite Lana song, and then we can leave. They said yes. So I went in there and I sung the song The Greatest. You know that song?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs ever. I think it's like top 15
Damn.
songs I've ever. Anyways. And so I sung it, and then on stage, when I was singing it, on stage, I sung it genuinely terribly, because I realized in that moment that it's not in my range. That song is not in my range. But everyone was really nice, and they kept on, like, cheering me on. But anyways. I recorded it all, I can show you.
We need to do karaoke.
Yeah, it is really lit.
so
I
lit.
recorded the entirety of The Greatest, because I'm like, this is a moment for me. I can show you, but I can't. I never want that video to be released
Yeah, that's
ever.
fine. They don't deserve shit.
They don't deserve it. But what's it called? So, anyways, blah 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 blah. We go to this other bar, which, by the way, I was so surprised because there are a lot of bars in Toronto where you can just like, whatever.
What?
It doesn't matter.
You can just go in.
You can just go in any age.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy alcohol, then it's like a thing. But I thought every bar was like you can't enter unless.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Anyways, so we go to this bar, and actually we were at that bar, and I was like, Jax, can we please, I want to invite Leo. So I texted Leo, you know, I'll put this up on screen too, but I texted Leo, and I was like, hey, I'm at this area, you should come, I want you here. And actually, I'm going to be mean for a second. Leo didn't explain why, and I was like, no, this isn't.
They don't need to explain anything.
True, nobody has to explain nothing. Oh, this is my other account. But,
yeah, he has 2 accounts.
one for the dead and one for the host. But look, I was like, hey, I'm out right now. Where are you? I want you to come. And then I said, oh, I'm at like whichever street I was, and then they said I can't. But anyways,
That's fine.
then there was like a group of 10 of us, 13 of us, and then we went to this karaoke bar, and it was like $45, so we all just paid $5 each of us, and it was really lit. And I was, hey guys.
Hi.
Okay, I guess okay, so I'm gonna talk about some nefarious things I do, and if this comes back to bite me in the ass, I'm gonna like freak out. But anyways, at that point I was a bit drunk, and we get in there. I'm the oldest person there. I'm 17, but they were all 06s and 07s, and it was really like weird because the songs they were playing were really interesting. Remember we even went to the Sweet 16?
Yeah.
And I kept on playing the house. Oh, welcome to my house. So for context, we got invited to this party by our friend, and then we went to that party, and it was a bunch of 14, like 15-year-olds, and this girl was turning 16.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I kept on going on the aux and playing, oh, welcome to my house, because it was like a joke. I was like, oh, these people, like, they're so young that this is the only song they know. Anyways, the people I was with, they played that song seriously on the karaoke machine. They were like, yes, we have to play that song.
Like, seriously.
Yes.
Like, not ironic.
No, not ironically. And that was insane for me. Another song
That's like their Get Lit song.
That's like their Get Lit song. And I was like, what? Anyways, they played Wild Thoughts. They played a lot of good stuff, like Britney Spears and like normal good stuff. Go. At the end of the machine, we had one song left, and they were like, oh, we have to play the best song yet. Like, we have to play, like, a good way to end it off, like, end out on a high note.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, yes, yes. And one person was like, we have to play Thrift Shop by Macklemore, and everyone's like, yes, yes, we have to play Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
I would not accept, but, like, these are emo-ass women, okay?
Yeah.
They look like alternative.
Yeah, they were alternative, like... It was insane, and then they turned up to Thrift Shop, and I'm sorry if any of you are watching this, but that's not for me. That's not for me.
That's so funny. But like, hi Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping? Like, it's so funny.
And I haven't heard that song past 2014, and then somebody gave me the mic, and I didn't know what to fuck. I didn't like remember that song well enough, and I just like tried to sing with the lyrics on screen, but it wasn't good. Anyways, so some interesting things that happened. This is what I really want to talk about. Yeah?
What's the time?
We're almost done.
Okay.
Yeah. I think after this, maybe like
52.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, what happened was I was like to Ruben, because Ruben had like a lot of weed, and I was like, Ruben, please, can I can we go outside and smoke? And I think Ruben didn't want to like give me weed, which like fair, that's no problem. And what happened was Jax went to the bathroom and came back, but accidentally went into another people's room, and it was like, and those people found Jax the most lit person ever. And so they came back to our room, and they were like late 30-year-olds, early 40-year-olds, and they were like, hey guys, like what's going on? Like what's going on in here? And Jax was like, these people, they're so lit, and I'm like a social person, so I was like, hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they were like, we're gonna go smoke a joint. Do you guys want to come? And I was like, yes I do. So then I go out and I smoke a joint with Jax and these 40-year-olds, and like I guess I shouldn't be smoking some random people's. By the way, these people were like tweaked out. Like it was, they were like tweaked out and like were talking very like tweakishly.
Yeah.
But they were really nice, and I was.
How old were they? Like 30? Like
one of them told me they were 42.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm a person, like I know how to like I know like red flags and stuff, and so I was like, okay, whatever.
Do you think that's gonna be us at 42?
That's what I was like, no, like I don't know. But anyways, do you know what? So they were like
42. My mom gave birth to me, so that I'm thinking that's the timeline. They're out hanging out with like teenagers when my mom was giving birth.
So I was there. I smoked their joint, and then I finished. I didn't finish it, but it finished, and I was really good. And I'm like, I should leave now. But then I felt so bad because I'm like, they're gonna know I just came here to like
smoke weed
and then leave. So I sat there for a second, and I was like, you know what? I guess I can ask some like adults for advice.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember asking them like, oh, how different did you feel from the ages like 18 to 20? Because I lied to them and I told them I was 18 because I just didn't want like.
Why? Yeah. That's
yeah.
Fine.
Thank God they did not hit on me. Thank goodness. But.
Yeah.
They said, oh, you know who you remind me of? And I'm like, who? They said, you remind me of Sid Vicious. Do you know who that is?
Who the fuck is that?
I was like, who the fuck is that? And they're like, do you know the band Sex Pistols? And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And they're like, oh, so you know the songs? And I was like,
No.
no. And they're like, okay, but you know like about the band? I was like, no. I just know
What the fuck?
I just know like the name.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, the lead singer is Sid Vicious. Like you look like him, and you have like creative ideas like him. And I'm like,
I could see. Wait, you kind of do look like him. Have you seen a photo of him?
I did search it up after.
But you look.
Do you know
more,
who that is?
Like I know him because he was like Vivian Westwood's like idol, basic. Not idol, but like Vivian Westwood used to work really well with the Sex Pistols.
I'll put up a picture, but
Why does the photos look so fucking old?
because he fucking died in like the 70s.
Okay, you do not look like him at all, but the tweaker in our school looks like him.
You know him and her broke up.
Ah,
You know he was in grade 9,
yeah.
and
Crazy.
she didn't know up until like not like a
Really?
few weeks later. Yeah. Anyways, that's a whole different story. That's for the next podcast. But
I was airing out someone's entire life. That's the next podcast.
Anyways, I went back in. I was so lit. I was having such a lit time, and I was sitting beside this girl who I swear on my life looked like Alex P, but in a different font.
Damn.
And so, what's it called? This girl who looked like Alex, and she kind of like was very similar.
Can't say the full name.
Oh, anyway, Alex girl. By the way, there are a lot of stuff we have to cut out. It's right now we're like 40 something minutes. So we
Yeah.
still
Don't
have a
worry.
good-
Oh
anyway.
yeah, we have to cut out a shit ton. Okay.
So Alex P, this girl she was like 15 though, that girl who I was talking to. Anyways, so we were sitting in the karaoke room, and I was like, I'm a germaphobe, so I saw a hand sanitizer and I put it. And on my hand,
You're the meme. The germaphobe was when this come out. Where the germaphobes go when this come out. That's literally you.
but the thing is about the hand sanitizer bottle is like I had to dump it out like this
Yeah.
because I couldn't like squirt it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I turned to Alex P. girl,
Yeah.
and I go, do you want some? And she's like, yeah. So I give her some, and she licks it off her hand. She licked it off her hand, and I was like crossfaded, and I was like in shock. And I was like,
What would she do that for?
I was like, why would you do that? And she's like, I don't know. And then I'm like, I was like, that's hand sanitizer. And she's like, okay.
The weed is affecting the young generation.
But she didn't
Literally.
smoke. I think she was sober or something. So I was like, are you like looking to get drunk? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, did you know that was hand sanitizer? And she was like, no, I didn't know what that was. She licked it. And like, I was like, what the hell?
Did she think that was like alcohol? Or
I don't even know. Like,
That
what?
doesn't even feel like alcohol's liquid. Hand sanitizer is a fucking gel. Like, what is happening?
And I was like, that like made me feel insane because I was like, this is not real right now.
Imagine being crossfaded and someone fucking licks hand sanitizer. I would be off my shit.
That was insane.
Send me off a rail.
And she was like, she did not give a fuck. She was like, yeah, like, okay.
I did it.
And then, like, I didn't want to, I was like, because in my mind at that moment, I was like, dude, if you like drink rubbing alcohol, you can like have a seizure.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if I should tell her, but I
No,
didn't.
she's fine.
She didn't drink a lot of, like a normal amount you'd put on your hands. That's how much.
Fucking crazy.
But what's it called? I had a lit time at that karaoke bar. It was the first time I was ever at a karaoke bar, ever.
I want to go to karaoke, but I don't know, like, if we all go together, it'd be like a crazy mix of like songs, right?
Yeah.
Because we all don't have really similar, except like me and you. I don't know.
Well, it's more. I wanted to play like Kanye West really bad, but I remember at some point in the night somebody was talking about Kanye West, and they're like, yeah, I sang Kanye West. They were talking about a story, and they're like, yeah, I sang Kanye West, and they're like, sorry guys, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you can't say that.
But it's like they were playing classics. Anyways, anything else happened that night that was really crazy? I don't know. Not much. I got new friends, and Anyways, blah, blah, blah. At some point at that night, it was like 1:40. I was in downtown buttfuck Dufferin, Bathurst.
Yeah.
And I needed to get home, and my mom was like, please take an Uber because there's been like the purge on the TTC. Like, everybody's like, you know what, let me just kill anyone I see on the TTC. So I didn't have, okay, anyways, I go to Popeyes to get food because I was CrossFit and I wanted something to eat. And I go there, and I thought I had like $60 in my bank. And I bought like a $25 meal. I ate it, and then I'm like, let me order my Uber, and I had nothing in my bank account. And I was crossfaded in downtown at like almost 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I called you. I don't know if you saw that the next day,
I did not.
but I called like people who was like, I need somebody to give me like $30 right now, and then I could pay them back. I called you, I called Jonathan.
I'm fucking broke as hell. I wouldn't even have the money.
Yeah. And then I called Ryan and then Morad. Ryan got me money. I love you, Ryan. You saved my life. I got in the Uber, and then when we were driving home, the earth decided to rain harder than it's ever rained ever.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how that Uber saw anything from the backseat. I could not see a thing. It was like water everywhere, and I was like, dude, what is going on? And then he farted. The Uber driver farted in the car, and I posted on my.
How did you know that the Uber driver farted?
Because I could smell it.
Mm.
Because I'm like, dude, this car smells like stinky right now. And then like, I posted about it on my story, like to my close friends.
Yeah.
And then that story was so lit. All the hoes loved it.
Yeah, that's really funny. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell?
And then I got home and I don't remember when I slept, but yeah.
That sounds like a really lit day.
Should we try these?
It's so fucking cold.
It's so cold. I actually don't know.
That is going to trigger me.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if I want to either.
It is really fucking cold right now.
Yeah, it's so fucking cold.
We had these drinks planned.
How are you carrying that with your bare hands? Is crazy.
I think we should just go into media.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to go first or I?
No, you go first because I have to like set my thing.
Because I've been thinking about this. So, my first piece of media, I have a bit. My first piece of media, it's kind of basic, but The Life of Pablo, such a good album. Like, I love that fucking album. It is genuinely one of my favorite albums ever. Ebony Eye by Yves Tumor, that's a really good song.
You know, Callum's going to his concert. It's like $20.
I know it is, in June.
Oh, sorry,
Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled, which I only added because of the karaoke because they played it, and it was actually a really good song. Sorry Not Sorry, the only good song from the deluxe album from Tyler. Sorry about that. Sorry Not Sorry about that. Sorry Not Sorry about the opinion that I have about that. Scaring the Hose by JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown is so good. This is a gatekeep. I'm not going to share this one. This is a really good album, but this one too, I'm not sharing this one.
Yeah, don't show
No, not that one. And then from the new Lana album was really good. It's like, it depends on my mood. If I'm a bit sad, Sweet is really good. If I'm like chill, Let the Light In is really good. If I'm feeling bad as F, Fishtail is so good. I think Fishtail might be my favorite. But then I love Taco Truck because like, why did she just add Norman fucking Rockwell in that? She added a song from Norman fucking Rockwell into her new album just randomly, and it was so good.
I still have not listened to Norman fucking Rockwell. I literally just choose not to listen to music because I'm like, it's gonna be bad. I don't care.
Do you want to share your music?
Yeah. What about you? Any movies? Nothing.
Yeah. Scream 4. Love Scream 4. Such a good thing. Fantastic Planet. If you, literally every single person on Earth needs to see Fantastic Planet. Oh, the camera turned off. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. So that's just so lit how they do that.
We need like a mirror at the back of it.
Anyways, hello viewers again. Fantastic Planet is such a good like movie. You have to see that. Everybody on Earth needs to see that. And then I think that's about me.
Wow. That was very great.
You?
Let's see. Let's go on my last FM and let's see the last 7 days. So, the last 7 days, fuck, how do I look for it? I scrabbled.
Scrabble.
Tracks. No, I can't look at it like that. Okay. What the fuck is this? It's not like how it is on the computer at all. Like, okay. So I've been listening to Get Away by the Internet a lot. It's from OF. If you like Tyler the Creator, you'd like it. So Far Gone by Drake, that
Are
album.
you recording?
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
Oh, it's fucking turned off? Okay, well why is it trying to be all ghetto-like? It's okay, you could get the
They said, so what did you say, Layla?
They could hear it. Fuck.
Get Away by OF, by Odd Future.
This is such a fucking good song. I used to listen to it in grade 7, and now I don't anymore. And then I found it again. I was like, this is so fucking lit. I have playlists. Actually, go fucking follow my Spotify and go look at my playlist because I work really hard on them.
What's your Spotify?
13 Layla. It's the same as my fucking Instagram. Oh, is it big word, remember? No, it's Layla with 4 A's and a happy face at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways.
Get her famous.
My favorite playlists right now are fucking, oh my god, don't slow me like that.
Hold on, I think because my camera's terrible picking up light, so I'll do this.
Oh yeah, okay. So I really like Bollywood movies right now. I've been killing it on my Bollywood streak.
I've been seeing that. I'm like, dude, get her.
Okay, anyways, I really like this album, which really reminds me of grade 7. It's literally all just fucking chill, like, music.
You have to.
in that
I think
era.
you'd have to go really close if you're like showing like a playlist like that.
Okay, they can fucking go on my account. Okay, and then let's say one more. Let's see. I really like Les Blah. I've been really into this playlist. And it's like fucking like beachy, like LA screamo, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
And it's so pretty. All the things are so pretty. Like The Breeders, Moss Icon. I fucking love The Breeders right now. Fugazi, Merchant Ship. I love Merchant Ship. Anyways. And Verusa Salt, and that's it. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
this was the first episode of Show and Tell.
And George is going to be editing it, so George in the future, you're so real for that.
You got to see the sunset of the mystery city we've mentioned, but we're not going to say now.
We literally look like we're living in every single city to exist, especially your background with the fucking gas station.
You know what? For context, I have been freezing the entire time.
I'm fucking cold as shit. I need to get into your room and warm up.
Thank you guys. Bye.